Alright, we are here at the Dollar General in Perkins, Michigan, going through the cleanout on the wall between the restrooms. Into the main line. That, I believe, will be the toilet. Coming from the men's restroom, I'm going to flush it now. It is not. I will flush the women's restroom toilet. That also is not. What that tells me is that's the floor drain then. Right next to it. So we'll go further down. We're 6 feet in. And there we see water coming in, and it tees straight across into the main, which is a problem right off the onset. I can guarantee you, when we flush either toilet, it's going to go uphill towards the cleanout, as we see some water in the line right now, and it's also going to go side to side. See how the water hit the camera? That was the woman's toilet, which would be coming from the right. And it came back and hit the camera. I'm going to do that one more time. Though it does feel like things are flowing from this way. Alright, see how it came back all the way back up towards the clean out and the floor drain on the flush. Alright, I'm going to flush the men's again. It should be coming from the left. Yep, comes from the left, goes over to the right, backs up into the main towards the clean out and the floor drain, and then slowly recedes. So at this juncture here, in between the restrooms, is the problem. So continue on down the main line. See what we can see. Alright. At about 80 feet from this cleanout, we hit the cleanout in the aisle. I put a hose into there just so we could get a reference point of where it's at. I should be able to get past that easy enough. I'll pull that out before I pull the camera back. Should be coming upon the mop sink junction here shortly. You can see there's still a little bit of water in the line. There's the mop sink junction. I'm going to go run that, turn it on, so you can see what happens when the mop sink is used. And that was roughly 60 feet beyond that clean out in the aisle. I'm having my assistant turn on the mop sink, which we'll be able to see what happens. Unless that's not the mop sink, and that is another clean out in line that is buried underneath freight in the back storage room. So I'm not seeing any water come flowing into the drain from here. I'm seeing some movement of water backwards towards the camera. Which is never a good sign. Now it's receding back away. So about 60 feet from that clean out, there'll be another clean out. So I'm going to go forward and see. And I call that the light at the end of the tunnel because I popped the septic tank lid. So we could see outside, and you can see there's standing sewage, standing water in the septic tank, which should be draining out. There's some sand and gravel and debris in the water, so I think the tank probably needs to be pumped. Oh, and then it comes back out before we come into the tank. So that means there's a belly right before the tank at about 160 feet, which is about 80 feet beyond that last clean out. Okay. You can see the belly there right before it meets the tank, which is going to cause things to capture there. That's at times in the past that we've discovered coming out here, we've had to snake it and jet it to get past this belly right here. Right there at that union. It drops down and is lower than the tank, belly's out right there at 10 feet or 8 feet before the tank. No other problems in this line. Pretty straight run. I'm gonna stop it by that mop sink entry again and see if I can dump a bunch of water down in a bucket all at once. Then we'll get an idea. Alright, there we are. Must have pulled past that mop clean out and didn't even see it. So I'm going to go forward again to that. A little bit of standing water there, so slight belly, but all in all, not too bad. Alright, there's the mop sink. And there's some stuff that hung up on it, so I'm going to go dump some water down that and be right back. It's a bucket of water. I'll have to review the film. But I can guess for the way it's flowing that it backed up and then came back towards the camera and then flowed on out to the mop sink, or to the catch basin. Just backed up this way quite a bit. So that line from the mop sink to there is probably 30 feet, 25, 30 feet. Then it catches into there without any noticeable clean out between the mop sink and that T, that Y I should say. There's the hose. There's the clean out in the aisle. A little bit of water still standing in the line after those toilet flushes many minutes ago. in that one spot there. Coming upon the T here, and a few more feet. There it is. So I'm going to flush the toilets once again. I'm going to go flush the women's, which will be coming from the right side. You can see how much it backs up into the line. I'll back up the camera a little bit more so you can see how far it comes. Clearly traveling back uphill towards the camera. Now, if both toilets are being used at the same time, that was the men's. So if both toilets are being used at the same time, it can cause quite a bit of backing up upstream because of the double Y that they put in there, the double T. That's the floor drain. Coming back up the bend. And we're out. So we lost a few feet on the counter, but that's it.